All right, everybody, it is showtime.
The Jeff Fox Show, brought to you by Remix Sports Media.
Yeah! What happened? What's up, Brock? What'd you say? Where's Jenny? You want Jenny's job? No. Jenny's here. Jenny is here.
It is here.
What up?
What up, shouting?
Who that is over there?
This is his official name is Freddie Falcon, but we're gonna call him Jetty Falcon because we got to keep that J thing going on.
Oh, he won them Dirty Birds.
Dirty Birds, original Dirty Birds. And you see, I got my red on, so you know, Falcons in the house.
Yeah. Did y'all lose on opening weekend? How you gonna
Wait a minute.
be so proud?
Didn't your Raiders lose over the weekend? And y'all were just fighting like cats and dogs.
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
No.
That's irrelevant. That's not an issue. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Jeff Fox Show. And good morning to you, Jenny J. Jones. What's popping with you?
Good morning to you, Jeff Fox.
What's going on, man?
You know, Jetty says good morning to you as well. So, you know.
Is it Jetty or Freddie?
No, it's Jetty. I told you I just changed his name this morning. The paperwork is going downtown. Changing his name.
I didn't realize that. You
weren't
Respect is due.
You weren't paying attention, but it's all good.
Yeah, I'm it's hard for me to walk and chew gum at the same time.
Well, it is a skill. It is a skill. Not for everybody.
Yeah, it ain't for everybody, man. So what's been popping with you, man? How you been?
I've been good. You know, it is what it is. But you know what? It's whatever Wednesday.
Whatever Wednesday.
Whatever Wednesday. Like ever. Don't say ever. Whatever.
Did I say ever?
I don't know. I'm just making sure that, you know, you on the same page.
I have been accused of being too proper when I speak. And, you know, I am, from the hood. I am street. I am no Carlton Banks.
I'm from the country. So.
Yeah. So, folks, you can follow me at Jeff Fox, the host. Follow us, Remix Sports Media. Follow Jenny J. Jones at...
Jenny J. Love Jones.
I'm going to put that in my show sheet. Jenny J. Love Jones.
On Facebook. And
What's
Jenny
the J
J.
for?
Jones. What?
What is the J for?
Jenny Jason Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Good morning, everybody, man. Make sure you share the link. Follow us right here on the Jeff Fox Show. Make sure you share us everywhere. Tell all your friends to come on and join us as we get it popping here on the show on a whatever Wednesday. Whatever you want to talk about, we'll talk about here on the Jeff Fox Show. The other day, we had our show on TYREEK Hill, and it got emotional. Jenny, I will tell you something, man. And I always said this: black folks and white folks can talk about something and see a completely different picture. The same subject, they could look at the same picture and see a completely different um, picture. And that's a day. That's something I think in this country that needs to change. And I know Tyreek said he wants to work with the police, and different folks on the Dolphins have had comments that they're talking about doing some great things together. I hope they get it done. Hope they get it done. You and I have both been a part of the late great Jason Jenkins, who
Yes.
was senior vice president for the Miami Dolphins and the Miami-Dade Police Department. We have worked with them, the 500 role models with Frederica Wilson. We've all done events with the Dolphins and the Miami-Dade Police Department. I was under the impression that they have a great relationship. I've seen some great events. I've been a part of them. So it's very unfortunate that we have gotten to this point where this Tyreek Hill detainment has made national news, and it's not a good look for the Miami Dolphins, the Miami Dade Police Department, rather, or anyone in South Florida. And I can tell you, I shared on my page, and man, there has been civil war going on the page. Like people are insulting each other. There's so much hate. People are attacking each other. People are threatening each other. Tyreek should have done the right thing, and Tyreek should have done this. He should have been obedient. It's just, and black folks are tired of it. You know what I mean? And white folks, like I can't speak from a white person's perspective, but they're kind of blaming Tyreek. A lot of them. Do you see any way that this could have been Tyreek's fault?
Um, the extreme measures that was taken, no. Now, did it maybe did he maybe light a spark? Maybe, by, not following their commands, because there's always something that starts something. I mean, an igniter. And so, but I'm not blaming him for what the police did, because at the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, you're responsible for your own actions.
Yeah, and
Job,
you get trained to de-escalate,
right.
correct?
That's your job as a police officer, is to protect and to serve the public. And you are supposed to be, quote, the adult in the room or the adult in the situation. So it's your job to bring it back around to a calm level, and then that way everybody comes out alive. Everybody, has a better rest of the day. That's the goal. It was a simple traffic ticket. So that's where I stand with it was a simple traffic infraction.
Yeah.
So let's treat the situation like what it was. There was no need for roughhousing. There was no need for grabbing people by their neck. The neck is very sensitive. You could have damaged him. The neck is very sensitive. Yanking him out
Yeah.
the car, throwing him on the ground. It's excessive. No matter how you want to look at it, no matter if you want to say, okay, yeah, Tyreek was at fault to some extent, there was no call for the excessive force. And everybody knows it was excessive. The police knows it was excessive. That's why the guy was put on administrative leave,
Hmm.
because they seen the video before they released it. They seen the video, and that was why their judgment came into place to put the guy on administrative leave.
And we've heard from the police. What's it, Benevolent Association, or one of these
Yes, that's it.
organizations police that support these guys? They've come out and made a statement that the cops, to their credit, have released the video. We've all seen it, and the Miami Dolphins have issued their statement in support of both Miami Dade Police and Tyreek Hill, and they want swift action taken. The latest that I've heard is that Tyreek and his attorney want the arresting officer fired. Don't know if that's going to happen, but
Yeah, I don't.
I mean,
Yeah,
I would want more if if I were him. But hopefully the whole situation gets resolved soon and we get back to football. Dolphins play the Bills tomorrow. But I think this is beyond football, you know. And in the words of the hero of Sunday's game, Javon Holland, um, something needs to be done.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was stretching and I seen on the TV, bro got arrested. And then I seen the clip, cop like kicked him or something like that. It was crazy. So that's got to get handled. You know what I'm saying? Excessive force on a black man, that's not uncommon. It's a very common thing in America, so I think that needs to be addressed at a country-wide level. So yeah, I don't think that shit is cool at all. But you know, it's not unnatural or not uncommon for cops to do that type of shit, especially the black man. So that's just.
It's been hard for me not to find myself more upset the more I think about it. And that's because of, you know, my teammates and trying to put myself in that emotion or in that situation that they've described emotionally. And then knowing more than that, I think the thing that fucks me up, honestly, to be quite frank, is knowing that I don't know what that feels like. I think it's very, very important that that two things should be true. That you know, I think you let due process work and information to be gathered to appropriately project an opinion. However, that I can't get away from the fact of what I know their experience to be, and you know, you try to put yourself. If I'm Calais Campbell and I'm 38 years old, and you're going to work, and then whatever personal innocence that you have relative to, you know, he's never had, you know, you're a gigantic, strong, just miraculous man that has done right in all way, shapes, and forms, and you know, there's just elements to that's very triggering.
Yeah, dude is like stressed out. I could hear it in his
For
voice.
sure.
Like, I'm. I mean, again, I stressed it on Monday when we talked about it. Like, this was bigger than football. Um, and it's like Javon Holland said on the clip previously. This needs to be handled. We've heard from Tua. We've heard from multiple players. They've all done the media rounds on all the talk shows. We've heard all the talking heads talking about it. Every show in America is talking about it. Um, and I've seen, you know, the good thing that's come out of it is I've seen videos where you have some black men talking to the youngsters about how to react at a traffic stop. It's unfortunate we gotta teach these kids these things to be safe. But it's something we have to do. It's the reality of the world, and I think some good will come out of this. What do you think? I think some good will come out of it. You know?
I think some good will come out of it. I mean, and that's what Tyreek Hill wants. You know, he said he wanted to be a police officer, one day. And I think he's going to push for something good to happen, even if it ends up in a lawsuit, maybe, he'll take the money and do something good with it. And, maybe the Dolphins can find some kind of way with their Football Unites program to try to do more, I don't know, do more with community engagement and, engagement with the police and the community, because that's what the program is there for. So I don't know. I'm hoping that it can come around full circle to a positive. A
The
positive.
Dolphins have a group, an organization. You know about it.
Yeah,
Football Unites.
Yes.
That's a great organization. Football Unites. The owner, Stephen Ross. We've both worked in the past with that organization. I'd like to see them continue to try to unite people, especially bring everybody together because that's what sports does. It brings people together. Um, and I'll tell you a story, Jenny, real quick. I used to live in an apartment building in North Miami. Um, and I had a neighbor who I thought was racist. I thought was racist. I didn't really because he never said anything, right? And then this was a long time ago, like a long, 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 long time ago. And the Marlins made the World Series. I think this was the '97 World Series. They made the World Series, and I had a Marlins shirt on. I was going to the game. Then I realized that my neighbor liked baseball. And we spoke for the first time. We lived in that building for years, never said a word to each other, just looked at each other. You know, his name is Bob. I don't know if he's still around because, that was a long time ago we left the building. But we ended up going to Marlins games together. Ended up being great friends. We're huge Marlins fans, and sometimes we go out to the ball games together and ended up being great friends. How about that story? Bringing people together because we took the time out to get to know each other. You know what I mean?
That's what sports is
That's
about.
what sports is about.
It brings people together. It's a common denominator.
Yeah.
It's a common denominator.
That's what I'm hoping comes from this. I hope we all learn from it. I hope that, we can all overcome the hate. And I remember another thing I remember was, what was 9/11?
Yes.
9/11 happened when the NFL canceled a weekend of games and resumed football. I was there at Hard Rock Stadium when the Oakland Raiders came to play the Miami Dolphins. That was the first game after 9/11 at the stadium. And there was a strong military presence that day. And there was so much pride. And I mean, it was a day I'll never forget. And everybody felt so united. You know what I mean? Remember the climate in the country after 9/11? We were all shocked, but we were all defiant. Like y'all ain't gonna fuck with our way of life. Like we're not gonna have that. You know what I mean? We're coming back. We're gonna do the things we love to do as Americans and citizens or residents in this country. We're not gonna walk around here scared. We're gonna go public places. We're gonna watch our sports. We're gonna go out with our families. That was a good time to be living in America. And we had the flags that came out. It was a sense of togetherness. I haven't felt that in a long time. So it was good.
Well, and today's actually the anniversary. It's 9/11. Remembering anniversary,
You're
and
kidding me.
it
Today?
is
Oh my God.
today.
Wow. I just said that. I didn't even realize that. Wow.
I need for you to pick
That's
up a calendar every now and then, Jeff.
huh?
I need for you to pick up a calendar every now and then.
Nah, but I mean, like, wow. How how
Ironic.
cool is it? Yeah, how ironic that I bring that up. But that's a day I'll never ever forget. 9/11. Never. Where were you?
Where was I? I think I was in. Oh, I'm pretty sure. I think I was in Oklahoma. I think I was in Oklahoma, and then when I went to work, it was just plastered all over. All over the news. So yeah.
Unbelievable. Um, my kids were in elementary school, and I remember rushing to the school to take them out of school because I didn't know what the hell was going to happen. I thought we were under attack. So I took them out of school, and I just remember the way the country reacted and how we bounced back. As solidarity, togetherness, from the White House down to everybody. So
Everybody.
yeah, how
You know,
cool.
Jeff, what's sad is it takes drastic situations like 9/11, or the OJ, or even TYREEK. And I'm not trying to compare any of the situations, other than these are drastic situations that either bring us together or they divide us. And it's like, if it takes a drastic situation like that brings us together, why come we can't just on a daily basis remember some of those things and just try to treat each other like human beings? You don't have to like me, but
Yeah,
you don't have to mistreat me either. Because if you're not paying my rent, there's a certain level of relationship that's there or not there. But
yeah,
like I said, at the end of the day, if you treat everybody how you want to be treated, just treat with human kindness.
yeah.
Human kindness, politeness, courtesy, all of that goes a long way.
No
You
doubt.
know what somebody's going through that day, and maybe just a smile or a hi from you can change the trajectory of that day, of that person's day.
No doubt. It is 9/11. Did not know that. Thank you, Jenny Jones, for that. We're going to reset the table, come back here on the Jeff Fox Show, and we'll talk about whatever you want to on whatever Wednesday. We'll preview Dolphins and Bills. And Jenny is going to talk relationships.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't do relationships no more. But we'll get into all of that. Be right back here. You're watching the Jeff Fox Show, powered by Remix Sports Media.
Thank y'all for having R&R Cigars as, at your event, man. This is great. Looking forward to doing a lot of great things with you guys. We got a lot of great product out here. We got the R&R 5-packs. We got the R&R Barber Poles. We got the Connecticut Toros. We out here, baby. Let's go. Let's do this. Any cigar lounge, we in 54 stores in South Florida, 24 stores in Georgia, 15 cities in 9 countries. Holla at your boy. Everybody that's anybody smokes R&R. Believe that. Listen, our website is rnrcigars.com. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, any social media platform. You can hit me directly. Y'all, if you ain't got my number, dial me, 954-549-3426. R&R Cigars is in the building, baby.
Is this a party or what? This the big bag, sir. Take it out. Why, yeah. Let's do it, y'all. Tonight the mood is right. Y'all them look so nice. Keep on playing the sweet down music. Say the people can't refuse it. Outside in the open air, holding my baby oh so near, with one hand in her hand and one arm around the waist. We have an old party in the backyard. Oh yeah. Party. Go like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. Now when we say Miami, we're talking Super Bowl, 'cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one. We're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one.
Yeah! Miami Dolphins number one. They sound lit as you know what. They were drunk. Listen, we had so much fun on Sunday, man. Drunk Dolphin fans are so much fun to be around. So much fun to be around. I loved it. It was a great day, man. Great day.
Especially when we come home with the W.
Oh, they got the dub. I didn't see it happening, but they made it happen. And let me tell you, man, this team. Uh, that's why if my Raiders don't win the Super Bowl, I wouldn't mind if the Dolphins win. And because I think it would be pandemonium. Like you will see the biggest celebration. I think all clubs should be free. I think everything would be free. Strip clubs be free. You know, so grocery stores be free. Like everything be free in Miami. This team has not won since what, 73? Like, yeah, it's been a while. The Dolphins have the strongest fan base of any South Florida team. So people want to see them win. I think this team has the chance, Jenny Jones. I really do.
I think so too. Like I said,
I don't. Yeah.
everybody's got paid. So you got key pieces coming back. Jalen Phillips is back, and like I said, Tua got paid. What is it? Ramsey got paid. You got your money, so now it's time to put up or shut up.
Yeah, I've always hated the Dolphins as a kid growing up because I've been a Raider fan and my dad was a Steeler fan. We never rooted for the Dolphins, but as being a Miami resident, I want to see them do well. And I think they're being disrespected by folks around the league because they think the Dolphins are only a warm weather team. They've got to be able to get that ground game going. They've got to be, they're explosive. I still think that offense is probably the top offense in the NFL when they get clicking, you know?
For sure. We needed that clicking on Sunday, but they brought it out. They turned it around anyway. So we'll roll with, like I said, we're rolling with the W.
Yeah, after the game, the way Tua walked in that locker room, man, them boys was hyped. Yeah!
I couldn't have scripted a more perfect game for this team for game one. What better example of how we do things here and how you win games as a team than today, okay? Everybody gets a game ball for this one. This is the exact game that good football teams win, okay? These are the separating factors. It's frustrating as all hell. And when you're not living up to your own standard, it can crumble lesser people. So I commend everybody for this grown-ass man win and understand we have another interesting thing ahead of us. An opportunity, right?
We had each other back. Man. Everybody started making plays. Everybody started feeding off each other's energy. Man, that's who we are. That's who we are. That's what we've been building for. We know what we got to do. Love y'all boys, man. Fins on 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, Miami Dolphins, baby. Dolphin Nation. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up, Ron. Stand up.
Teddy's going to give a little something.
Stand up. Yeah. Gotta give them Dolphins their props, man. These Dolphins, I think, are different. Now, they made me look bad a year ago because I came on this show and I predicted that the Miami Dolphins were Super Bowl bound. I was convinced. Even when my Raiders came to South Florida to play the Dolphins, I did not think we stood a prayer. And I always think my Raiders could win. But they had just dropped 70 points on the Denver Broncos. 70. And I'm like, how are we going to stop this team? They're like the greatest offense ever. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, speed to burn. And then it got cold. Yeah.
It was almost reminiscent to the greatest show on turf.
It was.
It was almost reminiscent to then.
Like they scored touchdowns in bunches. And now, tomorrow night at The Rock, here come the Buffalo Bills, the dreaded Buffalo Bills, and the Miami Dolphins when they see Josh Allen, it's like, it has not mattered. It's not been pretty. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills basically own Hard Rock Stadium. Would you say that? I mean, has it been? There's been a one-sided rivalry.
Yes. And we've been on the wrong side.
We've been on the wrong side.
Wrong side.
And I say we because this the home team.
When we got Tom Brady out of the Patriots, I just knew it was going to be our time to just run the AFC East. It was our time. And then here come those Bills. So another stone that we got to kick out the way to get to the top.
Last night we were talking about this show today, and I told you I was watching the ESPN 30 for 30 about the Miami Hurricanes. And it was so interesting to me because they were talking about, they showed Butch Davis, Jimmy Johnson, Dennis Erickson. I mean, one of the greatest runs, Larry Coker. And I remember the Canes not being able to beat Florida State. And I remember Florida State like beating our ass, like 47-0. I remember them getting thumped by Syracuse. I thought Miami would never beat Florida State. But one day it happened. And they turned that program around. They brought in they locked down South Florida and they brought in the local guys. And, the rest, as they say, is history. This Dolphin team is playing with a different mentality, I think. Coach McDaniel, as you saw in that clip just now, they believe. They believe. I don't think they're scared of anybody. I think they know they can score on anybody. And I think Calais Campbell is going to be a leader on that defense. I just think there's something different about this team. People were frustrated on Sunday, but they found a way. And when you win games that you should lose, that you should have lost, but you win, that's a good sign to me.
But that's what I was saying. You got to win the games that you're expected to win the games that you're not expected to win. That's how you're going to get that's how you're going to get to the top. And Calais Campbell coming in, it's great for us too. Xavier Howard's gone. So, who's going to step up? Who got next? To lead the defense, who's got next? So I think Calais Campbell is that next.
Yeah, you mentioned Jalen Phillips as well. Like he's a problem.
Oh yeah.
I remember him at the University of Miami. Local kid. I just see this team as having a different mental approach. You know what I mean? And it seems like every time the Dolphin fans that I talk to, every time this team gets close, they wet the bed.
They wet the bed.
Wet the bed. And this team, I think, is different. Is different. And hopefully we see it on the football field. Again, the Bills come to town tomorrow night. It's going to be a Thursday night affair. The whole country's going to be watching. I expect tomorrow. I expect 24. I don't think it'll be a whole lot of points. 24-17. I'm rolling with the Dolphins, baby. 24-17.
Okay, so let's see what Jenny Jones is going for. What are we going with, Jetty? We're gonna go because I want to stay on the home team bandwagon, and I'm gonna go.
These are the Bills now. I mean, and they got rid of their two starting receivers, but as you saw on Sunday, they came back just like the Dolphins did and beat the Arizona Cardinals, handled their business. So Josh Allen is a problem. He's been a problem.
He's been our thorn. He's been our kryptonite. So I'm gonna go Dolphins 20, Bills 17.
Yeah, you think so?
That's what I'm going.
Jason Sanders field goal, just like Sunday. All right. All right. Hopefully, Dolphin fans, give us your thoughts on tomorrow's game. Um, you got to stop the Bills' dominance at some point. I think this team is capable. I'm not going to think about if they lose. I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to think a Dolphin win is in the cards. I want to see my friends happy.
I want to be happy. I want to be happy.
Yeah, man, for real. I want to see them happy. Hey, did you watch the debate last night?
I caught some of it. I didn't catch all of it. I was working, but I caught some of it, and I heard something about some cats and dogs. Somebody eating cats and dogs. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean that cats and dogs comments, man. I'm not gonna get into politics. I promise. I'm not gonna do it.
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna deal with the hate. I'm not gonna deal with all of that crap. There are other shows for that. But I did find this sort of entertaining that the Donald went there and the facial expressions, the comments. I found the reaction of rapper Plies, who's you know, one of those hip hop stars that's very much into politics. I was caught up with his reaction. I thought it was hilarious, his reaction, and he talked about getting a butt whooping, and he made it seem like obviously a pro Harrison Waltz. Lies his reaction post game was hilarious. He talked about getting your butt whooped.
Don't you say nothing else. Motherfucker say nothing else to him.
Yes.
Bill Blige is hilarious, man. Like he went nuts, man.
Jeff, you're giving me trauma right now. You're taking me back to my childhood with that belt.
Yeah.
And those whoopings, because we used to get them. And in the country,
yeah, I got whoopings too.
Yeah. In the country, we had to go pick our own switch. You know, you try to pick the little one.
You know, Richard Pryor made a joke about that.
Say who what?
Richard Pryor made a joke about that. Like, did they really do that? Did your folks make you go walk and get a switch to beat your own ass with?
Yes. Don't come back with no little one, even though the little ones kind of hurt more, but don't come back with the wrong size and the wrong type. Then they had to go get one. Then they had to go get another one. And oh my goodness, you got it. And one of the worst whoopings that I remember getting was the time we acted up in church. And I don't remember what we did, but we were supposed to be being quiet, but we probably was back there talking and joking and doing whatever. But when we got home, and I told you I'm from the country, right? When we got home and we had well water and all this good things, we got home and my grandmother pulled the water hose off the well and she whooped us with the water hose with the water in it. I was like, what kind of is this?
No, that's child abuse, man.
Kids these days don't know nothing about whoopings. That's probably why they up here trying to be shooting up schools and, shooting and killing people and doing things. That's all out of order because they didn't get those whoopings like we got today.
Yeah.
They didn't act.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine going to school today. Like, originally I'm from the Bahamas, man, over there. They used to whoop us in school. You got whoopings in school. Like, I remember getting in fights and stuff, and then, you both get whoopings. And then, like, what the hell? Like, you couldn't do that today over here. Maybe you might be onto something, Jenny. Maybe that's part of the problem.
When we were in school, your teacher could paddle you, or the principal or whoever. You got a paddling in school, and then you got it again when you got home for having to get that, for having to get in trouble at school. for having to get that paddling. So you got it twice for the same infraction. You got it twice.
We need to bring them folks up on charges. I mean, I guess it worked because we kind of turned out all right,
I think we're all right. I'm all right.
Yeah. Good morning to Rodney, who says, and don't come back with a small switch.
Exactly.
Like my dad didn't use a switch. He used, my dad was a bodybuilder, was in, muscles and shit, the Incredible Hulk. I once got whooped with a championship belt.
Oh man. Not
championship belt. My friends never let me live it down. The championship belt. And one of the big thick belts like them wrestlers carry around. Yeah, he hit me with one of those things.
What did you do? I just want to know what you do.
I don't remember. I think I got slick at the mouth or something. Parents are old school. They don't play that shit. Like, I hate you, Mom. Oh, okay. You do that if you want to. But, that wasn't amazing. Like, kids didn't have rights back then.
None of that timeout and in the corner stuff. None of that.
No. You got slapped upside the head. You got hit with whatever they could find. They hit you with. You got hit with it. So that's how it used to be back then. But yep, Pies was like wilding out last night, man. After the debate, I was switching back and forth, and then he wakes up this morning and he continued.
You got your ass spanked last night. Hustle spank your ass last night, so. Yes, I did. Hustle spank your ass last night, so. hey, that motherfucker, remember Oprah on motherfucking, what it was, Color Purple? Hustle spank your ass last night, so. Yes, I did. You thought you motherfucker can run last night. They caught the motherfucking bully ass last night. That lady was more motherfucking smarter than you. Trump, she was more motherfucking articulate than motherfucking you. She was more prepared than you. She was more aware than you. She was more every motherfucking thing than you. And you motherfucking knew that. You knew it from the mother.
You know what about Blags? He uses this, it made me think about the late, great Bernie Mac. The 12-letter adjective. And I know you're a proper lady, and you're not going to repeat that word, but that 12-letter adjective.
Okay, well, clue me
you know what I'm talking about, right?
No, clue me in a little. Bring me in just a little bit.
Motherfucker. Oh. How many words is it? I do believe that's 12 words. MOTHEUCKER.
Do you need some toes to count with too?
Like every other word, man. Like that word means everything in Black culture. I don't care who you vote for. Just vote. Exactly. Actually, I do care who you vote for, but I'll keep that to myself. Just vote, people. But
a lot of people went through a lot of things to get us that opportunity to vote. So
yeah,
use your voice. Use your voice.
Yeah, the reaction was hilarious post debate. But I was caught up again watching the 30 for 30 on ESPN and catching up with the debate. I'm curious to see what social media has to say about the rest of it. So I'll be following along.
Whatever, Jeff. Whatever. It's whatever Wednesday. Give it to me.
Yeah. By the way, you sent me something that I wanted to play for folks today. We're gonna have to play that on another day because I couldn't convert it. But your attempt at rapping, like, oh my God.
Sorry.
I played it. Jenny Jones rap, and it was like,
oh my God.
Oh man. Like,
So what was your verdict?
You want the truth? The whole truth?
Wait a minute, she got game or she lame? What? Give it to me. I can take it. I'm a big girl.
No, I'm gonna play it for the people, and I'm gonna let them decide. You just sounded so on a hip hop track. You sounded so proper. Like,
Wow.
yeah, that you know. Instead of saying what's happening, I needed to hear what's happening. You know what I mean? Like, you were too proper. You were too proper.
Oh well, sorry.
But no, I want to play it for the people. So I need you to send it to me as an MP4 so we can play it for the folks on the show today.
Yeah, that was my expression. My try at expressing myself lyrically and verbally, and
Yeah.
Shout out Joyce. That's my niecey. She's in the house. She's in his house.
Joyce, good morning, Joyce. Good morning. Yeah, your auntie trying to rap. I don't know, man.
You want to know what else I tried that you won't believe?
What else?
I was feeling myself, and one day I decided, because everybody used to always tell me I was funny. My family would tell me that I was funny, so I did a little stand up. You want to know what my name was?
You did stand up comedy?
I did it. I dared myself, and I just did it.
I give you props for being adventurous. What was your comedy name?
My name is Jenny Z, Fun CMC. That stands for Clean Mouth Comic. I can joke on any topic. What? I'm sorry. I was having a moment. I was having an out of body experience, and I just did it.
All right.
I don't like that look you got on your face.
Jenny Jones, comedian at large.
I was trying it. What's something that you've tried that nobody would expect Jeff Fox to do? We know you're the DJ extraordinaire, but what else?
I don't know. I would have to think about that one. That I've actually tried that nobody would expect. I mean, I listen to heavy metal, and I had this corporate job in Broward. And when I leave, I would blast AC/DC. You know the rock group AC/DC?
I know AC/DC.
Okay.
AC/DC, whether you listen to it or not, who knows? You don't know.
I listen to AC/DC, Def Leppard, Quiet Riot, Billy Squire. Like, my kids obviously thought I had a problem listening to rock and roll. And the people I work with, and then I remember pulling up at a traffic light, and people in the car next to me would be like, and the black people would look at me like, what's wrong with you? And the white people would be like, hey, So I mean, I'm into rock and roll. Now, maybe not to dress like it or whatever, but I'm into heavy metal, headbanging music.
So you got you a guitar rendition that you put together or something?
No, I ain't gonna never try to sing it, but I'll listen to it. I'll blast it. Like, I never could play it in the club because I'd get eggs and drinks and bottles thrown at me. But I would blast it in the car. I would play it in the gym. It gets you fired up. Heavy metal, rock and roll. I love it. I freaking love it.
I'm challenging you, Jeff Fox, to a air guitar with your AC/DC music. I want you to put that video together for me.
Yeah, I can get into it. Hey, you know what? Before we hit the break and wrap it up here on the show today, we got to pay homage to some legends. We were talking about old school discipline. Take a look at this.
As long as you living in my house, you put a sir on the end of it when you talk to me. Yes, sir. You eat every day. Yes, sir. Got a roof over your head. Yes, sir. And clothes on your back. Yes, sir. Why do you think that is?
Because of you.
Hell, I know it's because of me. Why do you think that is?
Because you like me.
Like you. I go out of here every morning and bust my butt putting up with them crackers all day long because I like you. You is the biggest fool I ever saw.
James Earl Jones. Legendary talent, legendary voice, legendary.
The voice of authority. James Earl Jones.
The voice of Darth Vader, Mufasa. What is the Lion King? Mufasa. Yeah, I mean, and so many more. Just legendary. I don't remember ever hearing anybody say a crossword about James Earl Jones. And that's the life that you want to try to live, you know?
Wow, iconic. And James Earl Jones recently passed away. He's also, this is CNN. Like he's done, yeah, that was him. I never knew that.
I didn't know that.
Never knew that. You know the little drug. I watch a lot of CNN. Even though I'm leaning more to MSNBC, but I've always been a CNN guy. I didn't know that was him doing that voice. And did he do the was it Ossie Davis who did the Malcolm X eulogy? I don't remember.
I don't know that either.
Yeah, but iconic people, man, iconic figures. And we lost, not only did we lose James Earl Jones, we lost some more greatness in the great Frankie Beverly.
Yes. Before I let you go.
Yeah. Frankie Beverly and Mays to me were the Black Beatles. They could go on tour every year and sell out in black communities. Frankie Beverly and Mays. Nowadays we have New Edition and they doing the same thing. But I pay homage, man, to the great Frankie Beverly.
Can't understand why we treat each other this way.
Yo, man, a great voice, a great man, great entertainer. Well, you like R&B music? Do yourself a favor and get the Frankie Beverly and Mays Live from New Orleans album. One of the greatest concerts or greatest live albums ever recorded. The great Frankie Beverly, man. Like, they will be missed. They will be missed, man. These are some people that had tremendous impacts on the lives of a lot of folks in this country. I think they happened on the same day. You can see Frankie Beverly's health was declining years ago, but the group Mays, man, the legendary stuff. Both guys, like
legend.
Nothing but respect for them. You know,
definitely goats in their respective fields. Definitely goats in their respective fields. I love.
Yeah, man. You gotta pay homage. Pay homage. You know, I like to acknowledge greatness on this show. Always do. And R.I.P. to those great guys. We're gonna take a quick break, folks. Come back and wrap up the show right here on the Jeff Fox Show with the great Jenny J. Jones.
Thank y'all for having R&R Cigars as, at your event, man. This is great. Looking forward to doing a lot of great things with you guys. We got a lot of great product out here. We got the R&R 5-packs. We got the R&R barber poles. We got the Connecticut Toros. We out here, baby. Let's go. Let's do this. Any cigar lounge. We in 54 stores in South Florida, 24 stores in Georgia, 15 cities in 9 countries. Holla at your boy. Everybody that's anybody smokes R&R. Believe that. Listen, our website is rnrcigars.com. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, any social media platform. You can hit me directly. Y'all, if you ain't got my number, dial me, 954-549-3426. R&R Cigars is in the building, baby.
It's a great achievement. Never thought I'd see myself on the billboard, but definitely wouldn't have thought I would be in New York. For me, a great moment. Glad you got some pictures so that I can relive it and tell my mom I got a billboard.
The great Bam Adebayo. Did you know Bam Adebayo was on some billboard in New York?
Wow. I guess I'm
I
about to make
don't know why he's on a billboard in New York, but that's interesting. He's talking about being on a billboard in New York. Bam's living the life, man.
He is for sure.
He's
Now I
living
just need him to bring it on the court.
Well, I mean, you know, I think he's going to be the guy now going forward. No disrespect to Jimmy at all. They're getting ready to take training camp to the Bahamas, by the way. The Miami Heat will be going over there to get ready for the season. And, you know, we're going to be doing some Miami Heat watch parties as well here on the Jeff Fox Show. So that's going to be something we look forward to. Being out there at the arena and seeing what Eric Spoelstra and the guys get done this year. But I can tell you this, Jenny Jones. I don't care if the Heat win another championship, if the Canes win another championship, if the Panthers win another championship, if the Marlins, which of course will never happen again, we'll never win a championship. Right? Fuck the Marlins. I mean what I just said, for real. Nothing will compare to South Florida's fanatic behavior if your Miami Dolphins go through with what they're dealing with right now. If they pull this off, you will see the greatest celebration you have ever seen in your life in South Florida.
And
I think that would be a day, like a glorious day. Like, see, everybody's heard about 17-0. Everybody's heard about it. We hear about it every year.
Every year. It's celebrated every year.
Everybody's heard about the great exploits of the great Dan Marino. But this generation of Dolphin fans, they're only used to losing. And that's not the legacy that this football team has. They've been built on winning. They've been a winning organization. Don Shula, you know.
Right.
They come from greatness. But all this new generation of Dolphin fans have been used to is yeah.
Yeah, that's us. That's us. It's time for them to make their own legacy now.
It's time to kick some ass, man. It's time to kick some ass. And I hope South Florida, I know you guys are going to be in the building tomorrow night. You know, I know they know how to party and rally up the troops. This team, I believe, has what it takes to get it done. Not being a homer, I'm just telling you what I see. I wish my Raiders had the weapons on offense that you have.
Sorry.
And I know.
Sorry, Jeff.
Are you doubting? There's some people, though, that still don't believe in Tua. Even though he got the bag, a lot of folks don't believe in Tua. I believe in Tua.
I mean, I see his greatness. you know, there's definitely big sparks of greatness.
Potential for greatness.
I just, like I said, next level. When you can level up, then everybody's going to be on D2 a bandwagon when he can level up.
Yeah, yeah. You know, there was something before we get out of here. The wackiest excuse someone has given you for breaking up.
And
Yeah, you know we're gonna get through the show without saying that, huh? Not gonna happen.
No, I was waiting on you. The wackiest excuse, and it just so happens it's sports related. So seeing this guy, we're just kind of casually moving along, and maybe it wasn't going like we thought it could go, or just next level or whatever. But he told me that you really like sports, and I kind of don't really like sports, so I don't think we have that much in common.
Who are you dating? Carlton Banks?
What? Because I'm like, for real, have women not since the dawn of time been supporting men in their sports?
Yeah.
Sit right beside them, or once they have their Super Bowl parties or just regular Sunday football games, any sport, every sport, women are there supporting. And this is what the nerve he had to say to me. I'm like, okay, see ya, shawty. Peace out. It says
Carlton, he must have been Carlton Banks. Like, dudes like sports, man. Brothers like sports.
Exactly.
So for me, like, if I got a woman that's into sports, that's heaven.
He didn't know how good he had it, but he didn't know how good he had it, but he missed it now. So, deuces
indeed. Like, that's some real cornball brothers stuff. Like, what was he into skiing? Like,
I mean, we both like, being on the water sports, just being out there. I love the beach. That's my calm, my serenity, my zen. But yeah, he just didn't like sports. So
he broke up with you?
That was a bad selection on my part as well. So
he broke up with you because of you not liking sports, or did you call it quits with him?
It was mutual. It was mutual. So yeah.
Really? That's some cornball.
But I love sports. Hence, I'm here with you today. I love sports. So
I'm glad you do, Jenny Jones. Glad you do as well. I'm always gonna choose sports over. I remember growing up, like having girlfriends and stuff, and them not being able to access me on Sundays. Like Sundays was a no. Don't call me on Sunday. I ain't coming. Like, no, I gotta watch the game. I
don't even like watching the Super Bowl with I don't care for big Super Bowl parties, because I actually am trying to watch the game, and I challenge myself to be able to call the flag before the ref comes up and tells us exactly what happened. I challenge myself to that. So I'm really watching the game.
Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. I think it's a bonus if you got a girl. Number one, she's sexy, smart, and loves sports. Winning. Winning. That's winning, baby. You can't beat that with a baseball bat.
At all. But
yeah, and if the boom boom
didn't work out.
It's a PG show, so I can't go there. I said the word boom boom. If you're not from the islands, then you may not know what that means.
Well, I think it's kind of inferred, but yeah. Yeah.
It's a boom boom. Oh, man. I can only do this on an after hours show. Hey, man, we about to get up out of here. I got things to do. People see money to get. Any last words, Jenny Jones?
If you don't love sports, then I'm not the girl for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I may be the girl for you.
Yeah, not happening, huh?
Not happening.
Sports is that important?
It's on the list, but because I don't want to always have to go by myself. When I'm working and I'm going to sports, it's not a thing. But if I just want to go and I want you to go with me and you don't enjoy it, then it's kind of, you know,
How important is sex in a relationship?
that's another show. That's another show.
Come on, man, give me an answer.
No,
Give me
you're
an
not
answer.
going to drag me in, Jeff Fox. That's another show.
No, but people want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Just give me your opinion.
No, give me your opinion. You the man. It's usually more important to the man than it is the woman. Most of the time. I'm not going to say all. I can't speak for all women. I'm just this one. But men, you speak to it.
It's important. It's important in
1 to
some
10.
form.
1 to 10. 10, 1.
9.9. I mean, in some form, it's important because I think technically we as men need it to be able to function properly.
Need or want. There's a difference.
Need and want.
Confusing
There
it.
ain't no or when it comes to the 3-letter word. No, we need it and we want it. Like it's a combination of both, and I think it's very important. And I think it's very important for women to know and understand that. Now, there are some guys who tend to want it from their mate and then someone else and someone else and someone. I'm not co-signing that.
Mm.
If you got that one person that's there for you, that has your back, that ride or die, that will, that will stand in the pain with you, then you act accordingly. But that is important.
I think sometimes men, you leave out the intimacy part that leads up to the sex. You leave out that part because there's the intimacy. What?
That is great. That is great.
Because there's an intimacy in getting to know that person and knowing all about that person to where you can finish their sentences or what they need before they even know that they need it, and just taking care of each other. I think we miss out on a lot of that because it's like a microwave society that we're only interested in the end goal. I'm only interested in trying to get the sex, but not all the good stuff that comes in between that's going to make that union better.
I want to say that shit only happens in the movies. But I mean, it only happens in the movies, at least in my life. Like, I remember one of the greatest dates I've ever had. My daughters were toddlers, and man, I had this girlfriend named Tanika. I won't say her last name. She could have a husband out there who's crazy. But actually, one of the greatest dates we ever had. Like, we were intimate before it was supposed to happen, but still, one of the greatest dates I've ever been on. We were at home, and all we did was play slow jams and just stayed on that couch and listened the whole night. There was it didn't go beyond that, but there was a connection. It was unforgettable and unbelievable. But that's the old school Jeff Fox. I don't know if that guy is ever coming back.
But that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, we just held each other, and it's gonna take a special somebody to bring that person back because I ain't him no more.
Well, let me tell you, my best date was I was at the business office trying to get my business license. I used to be a massage therapist, not a masseur, because people always imply sex with that, but a massage therapist, a licensed educated massage therapist. And so I'm sitting at the office, and so this guy was, I had to sit by him, and he asked me about my business, and so I gave him my number because I'm about to getting them dollars, so I wasn't in the mindset of I'm here to meet somebody. He was cute. I give him that. He was definitely cute. And then so he called me later, and we went out, and then we were. I was waiting on him to say exactly where and call me with the details, but he was in a meeting, and then he called me back and said, I'm kind of stuck in a meeting. I'm not going to be able to make our original time, and but I just really want to see you. I don't care what we do. I don't care where we go. I just want to be with you. And we went to a restaurant. We closed down the restaurant, and we talked about everything from A to Z. What do you like? You know, what do what are your goals? And I mean, just everything from A to Z. That was the best date ever. I mean, like I said, he said, I just want to be with you. I just want to be with you. He had me at, I just want to be with you. He had me. Sorry. He had me at that.
Really?
Statement. Yeah.
This is all I got.
Yeah. He had me. He had my nose wide open. It was open.
God damn, Jenny Jones.
I mean, and we didn't want to leave, but we went to our respective homes, but we just, like I said, talked, shared a meal, got the dessert, one spoon. I mean, well, two spoons, but one dessert, and that was it for me. Like I said, it's for me, it's good company, and you could talk because you got to have you got to have good conversation when some of the other stuff is not happening. So what you gonna do? You got to have it.
Hopeless romantic.
I am. That's why I'm an old school R&B kind of girl. Play me some Luther, play me a little some Eric Benet.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm slowly finding out things about you, Jenny Jones, that I find to be quite interesting. Quite interesting. A hopeless
That's
romantic.
telling me nothing about you. You're all tight-lipped.
Yeah, no, I'm an open book. Like, I'm not the guy I used to be. I'm just being honest. It's gonna take a special woman to make me go there again. Like, I just I'm selfish. I just care about me right now. So, ladies, if you're watching, you got a job ahead of you. Like, if you want to be the one, because I love me some me.
But I think we all are selfish to a certain extent, but that's where you got
I'm
to
selfish
learn.
on purpose.
That's where you got to learn to what does that other person want and need.
Okay, I love you, LeBron, but I think I'm LeBron section.
Mm, mm. It's so sad. So sad, Jeff Fox.
I mean, long as I can get, get my car serviced, every now and then.
Mm. It's typical. Just typical. I expected more from you. I expected more.
I'm being like I've changed. Can I? Okay, I've recently been in contact with an ex that I was with for a long time, and I care about them, but I mean, I don't think I'm the same person.
Well, you should grow. We expect that everyone should grow, but you're not supposed to go backwards, Jeff.
I don't think I went backwards. I don't think
I think you went backwards.
I feel like I'm on somebody's couch right now.
Oh, so that means you're going to be paying me at the end of the hour, right?
I'm not comfortable having this discussion. Yeah. I do have a relationship expert that I've had on the show before. Maybe we'll bring her back on one day. We can figure out.
Send you my cash app.
what's wrong with me. But I don't think there's nothing wrong. I just think I've finally gotten it. Like, I love me some me. I'm gonna make sure I'm good always. I'm gonna, I ain't paying. I'm not paying for no lunch. Even though I bought you lunch, you're different. You're my co-host. So, but I ain't doing all of that. I'm not buying no flowers. I ain't doing all of that. I ain't doing it.
We might need to get the therapist on here for you because somebody done broke
I ain't
you.
doing it.
Somebody done broke you.
Broken. I had another friend who wanted to be in a relationship who told me I was broken. And I was like, no, I'm not. I just broken. What's broken? What's broken? My
So
heart.
are you saying that you never want to be in another relationship? Is that what you're saying? Because you're all about you. You're wrapped up in Jeff. So
Damn right. I love me some me.
you're supposed to love you some you. We're all supposed to love us some us.
And
But don't you want that? Don't you want that companion? Don't you want that companionship?
I got friends. I got a lot of friends.
Yeah, you got friends, you got hands, so
No, not hands for that. I have
sorry.
friends. I have friends.
Oh, okay. So FWB is what you're trying to say.
I have friends I can call.
That's what I said. FWB. Do you
Yeah.
not know what that means?
Yeah. Friends
Okay.
with benefits.
Okay.
And I ain't doing. I ain't getting like I'm not playing the. I can't live if living means without you. I ain't doing that bullshit. Fuck all of that.
Well, sorry, I'm a hopeless romantic, always hopeless romantic. So
That don't get you nowhere. At least if you're a guy, nice guys finish last, nice guys last, and all of that. Don't I'm nice guys, no, not me.
but I can't
I
I
am
can't
a nice
in
guy.
good conscience
I don't like
take
being a nice.
advantage of somebody. I can't in good conscience take advantage of somebody.
No,
Yeah.
I can't really either. But I'm not gonna put myself in a position. I just don't see it happening again. Ah, you know, ah,
Broken, Jeff
I
Fox
don't know.
is broken.
I don't know why we even got on this damn topic.
It was you.
Damn
It
it!
was all you.
Damn it!
Yeah, you got Bron. You got Bron, so you won't be alone. You got Bron.
I ain't playing those slow jams and all that bullshit. Doing that. I'm playing ACDC. I'm playing Rich Homie Quan. You know, can't change my lifestyle. I ain't doing the nice guy thing.
Yeah, Betchy by Golly Wow. After 7 redid that.
Hey,
Oh, that's my jam. That's on repeat right now. I I love a good love song. Love a good love song.
that shit's only for the movies.
But art imitates life. Unless you forgot that art imitates life.
I mean, I'll accept applications. If you're interested, folks, you're interested, I'll accept your application. I don't think I'm Denzel Washington or anybody like that, Um, nah, I ain't interested in pouring into anybody's cup unless they're pouring heavily into mine. That might get you somewhere.
Oh, so you're a 60-40, 70-30 kind of guy. So if they ain't giving 70, you're not gonna give your 30.
70-30. Yeah. I want 70, she gets 30.
See.
Yeah. I'm not blowing off the game. I mean, at least at first, I got to be sure.
But that's what love is about. Yes, you are taking a risk. If you never take a risk and you never
I got to take a risk, man. I'm not taking you to.
You got time if you make the time.
You go to McDonald's or Sizzler. Well, Sizzler. Did I say Sizzler? I meant what's the name of the other place? There was one in Miami.
I don't know what Red Lobster.
No, not Red Lobster. Red Lobster by the Garden Business. Damn, I forgot the name of the place. Chili's.
Chili's, okay.
Nah, Chili's is alright, but I mean, like, yeah, we could do Chili's, we could do Hooters, but when it
What woman
comes
wants to go Hooters?
to
What woman wants to go to Hooters? That's
oh,
another Jeff being about Jeff.
the what? I ain't going to Hooters for the scenery. Like I like their wings. I legitimately like Hooters wings. Hooters wings are the bomb. What you talking about?
Yeah, but where your eyes gonna be the whole time? They ain't gonna be looking at the wings.
Man, them girls is 14, 15 years old. Ain't nobody trying to be with them. Ain't nobody trying to deal with no Hooters chick. Nah, I ain't that dude.
You ain't that dude.
Nah.
You just a 70-30 dude.
70-30. I like me a grown ass woman for sure. I ain't trying to date nobody's first year college student. Nah, I've never been that guy. You know,
I dated younger.
relationships haven't been for me. You know, I haven't been in a relationship shit, 2 or 3 years, and I'm good with it. I ain't missing nothing.
That's what you
I
say.
don't-
That's
I
what
ain't
you
missing
say.
nothing. You're not gonna play me, and we're not gonna run no games. I ain't with the mind games. Not, you know, in a relationship for it to work, you got to give and take, and there's got to be a lot of giving, and it don't always come back at equal value. So I ain't doing it.
Okay then. Jeff Fox is gonna be all alone for the rest of his life.
No, I'm not.
Jeff Fox just wants to be alone. What's that?
It's my cell phone.
I know what phone, what phone sex? What?
No, I can make a call. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm just asking because I don't know what you're doing. You said to show me your phone. I'm like, what's that?
I can make calls. I don't do the phone thing. Hey, you know what you doing? What you doing, big head?
1-800 phone sex. This is
No.
Jeff.
Hey,
Oh,
what's
this
up?
my regular. This my regular. What's up, Jeff? I'm sorry.
Let
I'm
me get.
sorry.
I'm about to end the show.
I'm sorry.
I'm talking too much. I'm revealing too much. But I mean, is there anyone I'm interested in now? There was one person I really was interested in, and I would have went all the way. In the last 2 years, damn. And I'm getting off your couch after this. Like this relationship shit. I don't know how we ended up here. Like I don't know how this happened, but it happened.
It's a whatever Wednesday. That's how it happened.
There was
And
this
sending you my cash out.
Yeah, there was this one chick, and I admired her because during COVID, her husband passed away.
Oh.
But she's like the strongest person I know. She showed remarkable strength in coming back from losing her husband, and I found that to be admirable. And she gave great advice, and man, she was fine. I mean, Beyonce fine. Like, had the blonde hair and everything to match. So if she's watching now, she knows I'm talking about her. But, as, we ended up being good friends. And she found what she was looking for again. And I love it. I commend it. But it doesn't happen all the time.
I love it when you can be friends, like after, where it was just a mutual parting other ways. And, you can be friends and sometimes you can talk each other through some things.
That's what grown people do.
I like that. That's what I like. But, there's been a few that, yeah, if I was to see them, I don't know. Pow, pow, pow. No.
Would you go the other way?
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah,
What?
would you go the other way like Fantasia?
What do you mean the other way?
That's the lyric on "When I See You," the song by Fantasia.
Oh. Yeah, there was a couple that, yeah, if I see them, I don't know that I could control myself. I don't know.
Hey Joyce, I'm good. I'm good, Joyce. She says, "Poor Jeff." Wait a minute. It
I'm with
ain't
I'm
no
with
poor
Joyce. Poor Jeff.
No, no, no. I'm good. I'm good.
Love rules the world. If we had more love in the world, there wouldn't be all of this animosity between the races. Just more love. Can we all just get along? Come
Eh,
on. Come on, Jeff.
y'all trying to turn me into Carlton Banks. That ain't happening. That was y'all trying to do.
Just
Turn me
come on.
turn me into Carlton Banks. Yeah.
Don't you just love where you find yourself thinking about that person and you're just smiling for no reason. Everybody else don't know, but you know, and you're just smiling. That one person that when you think about them morning, noon, and night, they just make your day and they just
Man,
make your
that
heart
sounds so like some old soft ass. Yeah.
beat.
Yeah.
Well, if you quit trying to be hard when you know you're not hard, Jeff Fox,
I'm
quit trying
not.
to be
I'm
hard.
not. But I'm gonna keep trying to be that way.
Yeah. Quit trying to be all rude, area, Jeff.
Got me explaining shit right now. Like,
Motherfucking, damn, ham, fucking.
Mm,
that's me trying to explain relationships.
yeah,
Hey,
no.
man, I got things to do, man. We
Poor
gotta
Jeff.
get we gotta get
Poor,
not do the
poor
poor
Jeff.
Jeff. Not do the poor Jeff. You know what? Um, I don't know. We did have lunch at Top Golf the other day. It was cool. I wasn't boring. I was cool. I can be fun,
You can be
but
fun. That's what I said. Just be
I
open
ain't
to
over
love.
that. I ain't over that shit, man. You lose money. I ain't with that. I'm just not with it, man. I ain't playing mind games at my. I can tell when a chick is interested, or if I'm interested in going after somebody, but I ain't doing all that pursuing and all that. I don't know. Love got to come and knock on my door. Like it literally got to be like that.
Well,
No,
you got to do some work, though. You've got to do some work.
I got to get in the
It
gym.
comes knocking, you got to open the door, you got to have some conversations. And it's so wonderful when you can have those good conversations and find out about each other. It just makes it so much better. Because like I said, when you're not doing the other thing, you got to talk.
All right, Dr. Phil.
Communication is key. Communication is key. You're a talk show host, Jeff. Use your words. Use your words.
All right.
Use your words, Jeff.
What a
And
horrible show we've had today.
and before I'm done with you, we're gonna get you back up to at least giving some 50-50. I mean, come on, 70-30.
Man, I'm firing people left and right.
How the hell you gonna get fired on your day off?
I don't know.
And messing with me, you gonna get fired.
Come on.
You gonna get fired. Me,
Poor
nobody.
Jeff.
You gonna get fired. Hey man, we about to get up out of here. We'll see you on Friday. Same bad time, same bad channel. It's been the Jeff Fox Show, presented by Remix Sports Media. Brown wants to say bye too.
Jetty says bye too.
Yeah, see you later, man. See you later. Now I'm gonna get a bunch of hate mail, but
You deserve it. You deserve all that fire.
yeah. But you know what? I tell them like this, man.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh.
Just keep it coming. Just keep it coming.
Yeah.
See you later, man. You be good. All right?
All right then, Shotty.
All right, later.
The Jeff Fox Show, brought to you by Remix Sports Media.
I couldn't have scripted a more perfect game for this team for game one. What better example of how we do things here and how you win games as a team than today? Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my people. Thank you. Can't understand why we treat each other in this way.
As long as you living in my house, you put a sir on the end of it when you talk to me. Yes, sir. You eat every day. Yes, sir. Got a roof over your head. Yes, sir. And clothes on your back. Yes, sir. Why do you think that is?
Because of you.
Hell, I know it's because of me. Why do you think that is?
Because you like me.
Like you. I go out of here every morning and bust my butt.
This has been a production of the Jeff Fox Show Incorporated.